We have reached the most anticipated moment. The final plague strikes Egypt, and Pharaoh finally surrenders to God. Get ready to witness the night of deliverance. Welcome to the channel, The Holy Book, Narrated Bible. Today, in episode 12 of Exodus, we will follow the night when the people of Israel are finally set free from Egyptian bondage. The Passover is established, the lamb's blood marks the doorposts, and the angel of the Lord passes over the houses. This is the beginning of a new era for God's people. If this message touches your heart, please like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear God's word, and subscribe to our channel to help spread the message of the Lord. Exodus 12, the night of deliverance. Audio Bible, the best narration. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, "This month shall be for you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you. Tell all the congregation of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, each man shall take a lamb for his family, one lamb per household. If the household is too small for a whole lamb, they shall share with their nearest neighbor according to the number of people. The lamb must be without blemish, a male a year old taken from the sheep or goats. Keep it until the 14th day of the month, when all the congregation of Israel shall kill their lambs at twilight. They shall take some of the blood and put it on the doorposts and the lintel of the houses where they eat it. That same night they shall eat the flesh roasted over the fire with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Do not eat it raw or boiled in water, but roasted over fire with its head, legs, and inner parts. You shall let none of it remain until the morning. What remains shall be burned. This is how you shall eat it, with your belt fastened, sandals on your feet, and staff in your hand. Eat it in haste, as the Lord's Passover. For I will pass through the land of Egypt that night, and I will strike down all the firstborn, both of man and beast. I will execute judgment on all the gods of Egypt. I am the Lord. The blood shall be a sign for you on the houses where you are. When I see the blood, I will pass over you, and no plague shall destroy you when I strike the land of Egypt. This day shall be for you a memorial, and you shall keep it as a feast to the Lord. It is a statute forever throughout your generations. For 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day, remove all leaven from your houses. Anyone who eats leavened bread from the first to the 7th day shall be cut off from Israel. Hold solemn assemblies on the 1st and 7th days. No work shall be done on those days, except to prepare what each person will eat. Celebrate the Feast of Unleavened Bread, because on this day I brought your armies out of Egypt. Observe this day throughout your generations as a lasting ordinance. In the first month, from the 14th day at evening to the 21st day at evening, you shall eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called all the elders of Israel and said, "Select lambs for your families and slaughter the Passover lamb. Take a bunch of hyssop, dip it in the blood, and apply it to the lintel and doorposts of your homes. No one shall leave the house until morning. When the Lord passes through to strike the Egyptians and sees the blood on your doors, he will pass over the house and not allow the destroyer to enter and strike you. Keep this command as a lasting ordinance for you and your descendants. When you enter the land that the Lord will give you, observe this ceremony. If your children ask, 'What does this ceremony mean to you?' say, 'It is the Passover sacrifice to the Lord, who passed over the houses of the Israelites in Egypt and spared us when he struck down the Egyptians.' Then the people bowed down and worshipped. At midnight, the Lord struck down all the firstborn in Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh to the firstborn of the prisoner and the firstborn of the livestock. Pharaoh rose during the night, he and all his officials and all the Egyptians. There was loud wailing throughout Egypt, for there was not a house without someone dead. He summoned Moses and Aaron that night and said, 'Get up, leave my people, you and the Israelites. Go, worship the Lord as you have requested. Take your flocks and herds as well, and bless me also." The Egyptians urged the people to leave quickly, for they said, "We shall all die." The people took their unleavened dough, wrapped in cloths, on their shoulders. The Israelites asked the Egyptians for silver, gold, and clothing. The Lord made the Egyptians favorably disposed toward the people, and they gave them what they asked for, so they plundered the Egyptians. The Israelites journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, not counting women and children. A mixed multitude went up with them, along with flocks and herds, a very large number of livestock. They baked unleavened cakes from the dough they had brought out of Egypt, for it had not had time to rise because they were driven out quickly. The Israelites had lived in Egypt for 430 years. At the end of that time, all the Lord's armies left Egypt. It was a night of watching for the Lord to bring them out of Egypt. This same night is to be observed by all the Israelites for generations to come. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "No foreigner shall eat of it, but any servant bought with money after being circumcised may eat of it. It must be eaten in one house. Do not take any of the meat outside the house, and do not break any of its bones. The whole assembly of Israel shall observe it. If a foreigner living among you wants to celebrate the Lord's Passover, every male in his household must be circumcised. Then he may take part. He shall be like a native of the land, but no uncircumcised person may eat of it. The same law applies to the native born and to the foreigner residing among you." All the Israelites did just as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. On that very day, the Lord brought the Israelites out of Egypt by their divisions. The night of deliverance marks not only the end of slavery, but the beginning of an everlasting covenant. The blood of the Lamb, a symbol of redemption, points to something even greater to come. The obedience and faith of the people were rewarded with freedom, and the mighty hand of God showed that no human power can withstand His will. If this message touched your heart, please like the video, comment on what impacted you the most, and subscribe to the channel. Let's share God's word together. In the next episode, we'll see how God guides His newly freed people with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. The journey to the promised land begins